Hey, welcome back to Sarah Horowitz Parfums. I'm excited because we are coming back to our Banq de Parfum program. And this month's Banq de Parfum, which is called Pride and Carnation, will be available from December 1st, 2018 through February 2019. It is our winter bank, and it is spicy and warm and rich, and it has quite a history. And that's what I'm going to share with you today. As you guys may know, we moved a few months ago, and in the move I found all of our old journals, all of my old journals, and I came across a story that I wrote that was real embarrassing, hilarious, I guess, in that tragedy plus time equals comedy way. The reason it's called Pride and Carnation is because I had an experience in the early 2000s, and I had my first large piece in the New York Times. And I was in New York City, and I was meeting with the buyer at Barney's. And I felt very excited, and I felt very accomplished, and I was just at the beginning. I felt like I was all that and a bag of chips. So I had my perfumes. I had Perfect Veil, Perfect Gardenia, Perfect Nectar, Perfect Vanilla with me by then. And I had it in all this handcrafted packaging, which I wish I had here to show you. And I was going up for my meeting, and I got there early, as one does when one is very excited for a meeting. And I decided I would go into the perfumery area, which I had never been in, and I was completely blown away and impressed. It was so gorgeous, but I felt like, hey, just wait, like next week all my stuff's gonna be here. I just felt so fancy. So I said to the gentleman behind the bar, I said, oh, show me something fabulous, something different. And he showed me a few things, and then he showed me something that absolutely blew me away. I had never smelled anything like it. It was exquisite. The bottle itself was Lalique. It was so beautiful. And I thought, I'm going to buy this. I'm so fancy. I'm going to buy this perfume. So I never even asked how much it cost. I just said, I'll take it. I had already introduced myself. I'm going to be here. My fragrance is going to be here. And the gentleman rang it up. And to my astonishment, it was almost $500. And I can tell you right now that I don't think I had $500 in my bank account. But I was so prideful in the moment, so embarrassed, and I had given him a credit card, which maybe had a $500 limit. Not sure. But I can just tell you it was way out of my budget. But I could not tell him no because it had already rung up. And so I bought that perfume, and I will tell you that I cherish that perfume. And so when I think back on that now, I think I just can't believe that I didn't say, oh, I can't afford that. But I'm also really glad that I didn't, and that I ate ramen for a while so I could afford that perfume, because I have that perfume to this day. It's mostly empty because that fragrance inspired me for years and years. The fragrance itself was a Carnation fragrance by Jars, and I have the bottle. If anyone remembers, it was a Lalique bottle, and this is it. This is the very bottle that I bought that day, and it still smells amazing, although you could see that there's almost nothing left. And so this month, the fragrance that I'm doing is called Pride and Carnation, because it is dedicated to that moment where you are both brought to your knees in humility and also reminded of who you are and what you love. And that's what that fragrance did for me. So this fragrance is not a recreation of that fragrance. This is my homage to that fragrance. It is my experience of it. It has Carnation Absolute, Moroccan Rose. It has a Stargazer Lily note. It's a full-bodied spicy floral. It also has labdanum and benzoin in that amber note, because those fragrances give that depth and that intensity of the depth of your soul, where you go when you are completely humiliated. I wanted to get that deep note, but also it comforts me. The base notes comfort me, and so that's why those ambers are there. And it does have hints of cinnamon and clove, because Carnation just molecularly have those high spicy notes. I hope you love it as much as I do.